Next we shall do part 8, question number 1. The question one is 1 upon 8 into 60.25. Student, it is here multiplication symbol. So just cancel out the numerator and denominator which are possible. So we can cancel the terms like here cancelling, sorry, here is 8. Here cancelling the terms on the table of 2. 4 on the table of 2, 30. Again these are divisible, cancelling on the table of 2, here also on the table of 2. And these two numbers are divisible on the table of 5. 5 3 is a 15, 5 3 is a, sorry, 5 5 is a 25. So our answer here is 3 upon 5. Here is multiply symbol, so just cancel out the terms and derive the answer. Now I am doing the 9th part. In the 9th part, we have to find the additive inverse of the following rational numbers. So first understand what is the additive inverse. Additive inverse is the number with which we add to get the answer as 0. For example, if we have to find the additive inverse of x, means which number we have to add with it to get the answer 0. So if we have to find the negative inverse of positive additive inverse of x, we will write minus x. So we need minus x to get the answer 0. So if the number is 5, you can write minus 5. So additive inverse in case of 5 is minus 5. But here we have to do for the rational numbers. First we have to find the additive inverse of 2 by 3. Student, what is the number with which we add so to get the answer 0? 2 by 3 plus which number we shall add to get the answer 0? We shall add minus 2 by 3. Then after solving it is plus and it is of minus, cancel the terms, you will get the answer 0. So additive inverse of 2 by 3 is minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3 is the additive inverse of 2 by 3. Next one is third, 3 by minus 11. So here the symbol is minus. So writing here additive inverse of 3 by minus 11 is 3 by 11. If it is in negative, just make it positive. If it is given in positive form, make it negative. In this case, you can find the additive inverse. Now we shall do the 10th part. Represent the following rational numbers on the number line. So we have to represent the rational number on the number line. Right, for this the given number is 5 by 2. To represent the rational number on the number line, first draw the number line. What is the number line? Line with heads here and here is 0. And on the right side we write the positive numbers, that is 1, 2, 3 up to so on, and on the left side we write the negative numbers, that is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to so on. Now we have to find the value for 5 by 2. Now see, consider this 2. Here it is in denominator, means we have to take 2 parts for each number. In between 0 and 1 we will take 2 parts. In between 1 and 2 we take 2 parts. So here now 1 is nothing but 2 upon 2. We can write 1 as 2 upon 2 and 2 is nothing but 4 upon 2. When you will cancel the terms, you will get 2. So 2 is 4 upon 2 and 3 is 6 upon 2. Now we have to write 5 upon 2. So here we can write 0 upon 2. Here we can write 1 upon 2. and in between 1 and 2 we can write 3 upon 2. Here in between 1 and 0 and 1 we have taken 2 parts, and this number is 5 by 2 here. So you can rub these terms because this is just to explain you. You can simply write here 1, 2, and our 5 by 2 lies in between 2 and 3. First consider this denominator and then see where it is placed in the number line. It is 4 by 2, that is 2. It is 6 by 2, that is 3. So it is in between both of them. Now we will do another sum. If we have to represent negative number like minus 7 by 4, so to represent the negative number, again first draw the number line, then write here 0, and to now consider this 4. Minus 4 upon 4 is minus 1. So here our minus 1 is minus 4 upon 4, and 2. Minus 2 is minus 8 upon 4. These are to just explain you. Minus 4 by 4 is nothing but minus 1. Minus 8 by 4 is nothing but minus 2. Now it is 4, so we shall divide this minus 1 and minus 2 in 4 parts. So dividing it with 4 parts, 1 equal 4 parts. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Here when you will place 3 marks, it is in 4 parts. First part, second part, third part, fourth part. Now here this is minus 4 by 4. Again we can write here minus 5 by 4, here minus 6 by 4, and here minus 7 by 4, and this is minus 8 by 4, that is minus 2. But we have to represent minus 7 by 4, so we can write and highlight it, right? If you find it difficult to solve, first you can divide. If you divide 7 by 4, you will get the answer 1 upon 75 in the negative. So it is minus 1.75 lies in between minus 1 and minus 2. So here you can also see where your number lies. We have to just represent it as this one. No need to write this line, or you can simply extend it. Next one is the 12th sum. From a rope of 11 meter long, 2 pieces of length 13 by 5 meter and 33 by 10 meter are cut off. We have to find the length of the remaining rope.